This is okay.
Okay, okay. Can I start the recording? Can I start the button
Yeah,
of recording?
now start.
Okay. All right.
You start again.
All right. I think it's been started.
That already the record has started anyway. Anyway, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Honorable Instructor, our teacher, Mr. Mehan, and our fellow friends and mates. Today we are here to give a presentation on an interview with a HR personnel. So let me introduce first of interviewer and interview. Change the slide, please. This is we as an interviewer we were four: Zakwan, Joanna, Shafiqa, and me, Moinul, were the interviewer, and interviewee is Mr. Muhammad Arifur Rahman. He's an HR associate of UNDP A2I program, ICT division in Bangladesh. That's all the instruction, and let me go to in detail of more regarding the interview. Let me just give a brief brief introduction of the relation between the UNDP and A2I. UNDP administrators of UN Capital Development Fund, which for the developing of the countries grow. This fund, so this capital development fund are to fund give the fund to the developing countries to grow, and UNDP administrated all this capital fund, and UNDP served with 78 UN partners in support of peace, security, human rights, humanitarian development through volunteerism of worldwide. And in the same case, access to information, which is regarded as A2I, is one of the UN partner funded by this UNDP. A2I is actually a whole of government program. It's the government program of ICT division supported by the cabinet division and UNDP. That's the relation. And next is let me just give a two or three points regarding the A2I activities in Bangladesh. This established the physical and online access point to rural people, and also in the urban peoples or the marginal people, and they can access to digital facilities, empowering the employee of the government employee and servants with tools, and enhancing the support on government and also small enterprise and youth. And for doing this, they do one-stop service center, service innovations, and also digital financial service, quality health in online. So online, if you went to the A2I website, we will find a very beautiful dashboard which shows that from the day of inception to till date, what type of contribution they have made. They have contributed. They have saved 1.92 billion working day by making this digitalization of the service of the government sector. And for that, the government has saved 1.8 billion US dollar, and 1 billion visitor has already visited this online. I'm proud to be next, please. I'm very proud to share one very memorable time of my life. That is, I get an opportunity to serve the nation by giving a training on this A2I employee regarding the service quality, because I was at that time working in the remote Foods group in service quality and product quality section. So I give them a workshop on service quality, and that's all from my side. I request Joanna to come forward and and tell about the best practice of the UNDP. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
Joanna.
thank you, Hope. Okay, I will. Hi, good afternoon. This is my part. My part is about HR best practice in at UNDP. In UNDP, they do based on unlimited. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. Okay. In UNDP, they are based on KSA. KSA means knowledge, skill, and ability. Knowledge statements refer to an organized body of information. If applied, makes adequate performance of the job possible. Skills can be readily measured by a performance test where quantity and quality of performance are tested. Examples of proficient manipulation of things are skill in typing or skill in operating a vehicle. And ability statements refer to the power to perform an observable activity at the present time. This means that abilities have been evidenced through activities or behaviors that are similar to those required on the job. For example, ability to plan and organize work. And then advantage of KSA is having knowledge and skills is they can understand the concept of the role. Knowledge and skills are best developed through training activities that incorporate theoretical learning and hands-on application of key concepts and tools. For instance, a person who wants to be a project manager must understand the key concept of the role such as scope, work breakdown, structure, and critical path, but must also gain experience incorporating elements of those concepts into a real project. Okay, recommendation and future research and the direction. Due to COVID-19, organizations been switching from people to AI, artificial intelligence. KPI is changed in UNDP. They had to work from home due to COVID-19. Job design also has changed. The measurement of KPI is not same as before. For example, usually in UNDP, they work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, since work from home, they become more flexible. Due to COVID-19 also, they face challenge because not everywhere the internet available. Sometimes they are losing connection. Apart from that, due to COVID-19, some people had to adapt to the technology now and before it was not necessary. Therefore, in the future, HR could be changed by AI. In future research, it is recommended to pursue study in the switching HR to AI in one specific field. This could contribute and give a big impact to the people around the world. So next, my colleague will discuss about it. Shafiqa?
Oh, all right. Okay. Thank you, Joanna. So,
Okay.
okay, for next slide. Okay. So, this is my current recommendation. So, I will apply electronic human resource management is the application of IT for HR practices, which enable easy interaction within the employers. It store information regarding such as payroll, employee personal data, performance management, training, recruitment, and strategic orientation. So definition of electronic human resource management is the way of implementation HR strategies, policies, and practices in organization through a connection, directed support of with the full of view methodology-based channel. So second point is the planning, implementation, and application of information system for both networking. And third point is supporting actor in their share performing of HR activities. Okay, for next slide. Okay, so recommendation about the electronic human resource management function is firstly is cost lower. Second is improve time management, so we can save our time and we can manage the time management for better good. Third, under requirement, job opening can be posted online and candidate can apply for a job. Fourth, improve efficiency by reducing paperwork and streamlining workflow so it can be sufficient for our human resource department. Fourth, five, a way of implementation HRM strategies, policies, and practices in an organization through support of web technology-based channel. And lastly, in analysis, employee in dispersed location can work together in virtual team using videos and the other internet development, automation, intelligence especially. Next slide. So type of electronic human resource management. So I have three. First, operational. So operational electronic human resource management is concurred with administrator functions, payroll, and employee personal data. Second, relational is concurred with supporting business processes by means of training, recruitment, performance management, and so forth. And third, transformational is concurred with strategic HR activities such as knowledge management, strategic reorientation, and an organization may choose to pursue EHRM policy from any number of their tiers. So this is type of EHRM. So my recommendation. So I have 7 points. Benefit and advantages of EHRM are as follow. So first, improving quality service. Two, ensuring efficient service at an amazing speed, helping the reduction of costly time and labor. Improving accuracy and reducing human bias, making reporting and analyzing data quite quickly. Benefit everyone through standardization and automation. And lastly, handling bundle of employee data from multiple locations fairly and quickly. Okay, next slide. Okay, so I give to my team member. Okay,
thank you, Shafiqa. Thank you, Shafiqa. Good afternoon, Mr. Mehan. So this presentation about opportunity for improvement. So I suggest that the UNDP do the benchmarking practice because it's very important to any organization or individual. So we could compare our organization or we as individual to someone who is better than us, so that we know where is our stand. For us, we have listened how UNDP Dhaka manage the organization very well, and I think they should keep up that way and keep improving in the future to ensure HR still be an input on the division. So I said this, hang on, previous slide, please. So I said this in general because I think we just engaged him only for about 1 hour. So it's not fair to me to judge him in very detail. So to do the benchmarking, they can do in terms of technology. So what type of technology is best work in the company? I mean, at the better organization, and what workforce capacity, whether they are overworkload or under workload, and whether they work in under a good environment for the staff, so that we know whether our staff is happy. Because yeah, we hear that people are happy, they might be more productive. Thank you. Thank you, Joanna. Next slide, please. So from MGM 520 for my future. So this mine, I will say that our lecture on the 15th June 2020 on specific topic of high performance leaders by you, that I very attracted to 2 quotes that really inspires me. Which one? The first one is the function of leadership is to produce more leaders, not more followers. This is by Ralph Nader. So I strongly believe that if we have more leaders rather than we have managers, because we know that leaders they can do something. They have vision. They have the passion. They show how something has to be done, rather than managers. So the second one is leadership. The second quote is leadership is an art and science of influencing the followers to believe in the future and inspire them to take the ownership of the vision and empower them to do what is required. So I would say this is very interesting because when we say about art, this is something gifted. I think not all have the art, but it can be nurture. And one more word that is very important is when we say about science. Um, there is something that we cannot explain. Only the person that know the science that would really know what it's all about. So thank you. It's from me.
Okay, for me, I love the way Mr. Mehan teach. He accept all of our answers. There is no right or wrong in our answer. We can see that you see the way we are. You accept of our opinion, and thank you for that. Usually, I cannot voice my opinion freely, but then with Mr. Mehan, I can answer whatever I think is makes sense when he asks the question regarding HR. So thank you for that. Okay, next is
Next.
All right. Okay. This is my part. So basic way that I get from Mr. Mehan, MGM 510 for my future. I got a lot of experience and knowledge from Mr. Mehan class is that firstly, the experience, the strategy HR management is an excellent development opportunity for HR professional. So HR become predictable and all proposals come with argument, information, and relevant data. So second, the streamlined HR process make the department agile and efficient and make it align with the department for each department. So the third point is the proper assessment of job, skill, and competencies is the first step to building a better business. So it also consider the ability of employees to accept the changes. It's demand HR manager to design a proper communication. The number four, human resources need to coordinate plan with other function. It has been approved by the leadership team that has been taught by Mr. Mehan. And lastly, it also create a solid basic for the development of the HR strategy. So it more for on HR strategy. Okay, that's all for me. Okay, so I give to my other team member.
Thank you, Shafiqa, for your nice presentation. Uh, Actually, from day one class to last class, what I found and what I feel, I put it in three main points. As I want to be in future to be an academician and side by side as a consultant. So there will be I need to be looking for teaching technique. And from the first Zoom experience, Zoom class experience, I found it very amazing that how our teacher make it so live and make it as a classroom atmosphere. And the second thing is the learning technique of the is totally an interactive, and all the students interact with the teachers and as well said by Joanna that there is no right wrong in the class. So it's inspired me, and it's also a very good takeaway for me. And another thing is perception. I believe along with me, each of the participant of this course or these classes have changed, make a change in their perception regarding the life and what and how they will achieve their goals. And third important thing is the out of the box sharing. This class demonstrated that the knowledge sharing is cannot be limited to a course outline. So our teacher go beyond the outline of the course and conducted master classes, which I think very helpful for our future endeavor. And also all the students are show their enthusiasm to join this and take the classes. Thank you for this. I think I am the last person to complete. And thanks, teacher, for your patience and look all the presentation, and hope to see you soon in person, isn't it? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Mahan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mehan.
Thank you, Mr. Mehan.
Thank you very much.
Thank
All right.
you.
All the best.
All right.
Okay.
Close the recording.